Military shooter games remain among the most engaging genres, combining realism, tactical depth, and intense action. Some immerse you in modern battlefields, while others recreate historic conflicts with striking detail. With new titles expanding the genre even further, the experience has never been more diverse. In this video, we've gathered the top 10 military shooter games you absolutely must play. Let's dive in and take a closer look at these incredible titles together. Battlefield 6, one of the games that most intensely embodies the atmosphere of modern warfare, stands out with its chaotic structure. Players can fight both as infantry and in control of heavy vehicles in vast areas where hundreds of soldiers clash simultaneously. The dynamic nature of the maps shapes each match with different scenarios. Skyscrapers collapse suddenly, or storms transform the combat. The variety of weapons, technologically advanced equipment, and tactical gameplay emphasize not only reflexes, but also planning. Team coordination can turn the tide of battle, especially when played with friends. With its realistic visuals and fast-paced gameplay, Battlefield 6 represents the pinnacle of the military shooter genre.
Oh, we got the fucking bench!
Gray Zone Warfare, one of the most talked about military shooters of recent times, stands out with its tactical realism and MMO structure. Set on a tropical island, players join special forces and undertake missions, attempting to survive in an always-online world. Weapon mechanics, ballistic calculations, and even the smallest equipment details are designed to be true to life. The game isn't just about combat. Exploration, scavenging, and resource management are also crucial for survival. You must undertake risky operations to recover equipment lost in combat. With its ever-growing player community, Gray Zone Warfare offers a unique experience for those seeking both tactical combat and sustained progression in the military shooter genre. Standing out with its realism, Arma Reforger is one of the most powerful examples of military simulation that comes to mind. The game not only requires engaging in combat, but also requires planning every detail of operations. The maps, with their geographical structures and strategic locations, are designed as if they were real battlefields. Weapon ballistics, bullet physics, and equipment usage are meticulously modeled, making every shot count. In multiplayer, players coordinate missions together to achieve tactical progress. Thanks to open modding support, community-created scenarios continually extend the game's lifespan. Prioritizing military discipline and simulation depth, Arma Reforger is a top choice for those seeking a realistic shooter experience. Squad is one of the most intense military experiences built on teamwork. Here, instead of acting as a solo hero, you must coordinate with dozens of other players. Winning a battle is nearly impossible without radio communication, role-playing, and the right tactics. You take on various roles, such as infantry, sniper, engineer, or tank crew, and take your place on the front lines. Each battle is part of a tens-of-minute strategic struggle on realistic maps. Digging trenches, establishing defensive lines, or disrupting enemy logistics can change the course of the game in an instant. With its intense teamwork and detailed combat mechanics, Squad stands out as one of the most disciplined and communication-focused games in the military shooter genre.
Killed 4. There's more.
Are there enemies in
Hell Let Loose is one of the games that most realistically captures the atmosphere of World War II. Massive battles with up to 100 players participating simultaneously unfold on historical battlefronts. You can fight on the front lines as infantry, advance in tanks, or command an entire front as a commander. The gameplay isn't limited to weaponry, logistics, supply lines, and defensive construction also play a significant role in the course of the battle. The impact of every bullet, the detailed maps, and team coordination immerse players in a truly warlike simulation. With its emphasis on historical accuracy and fast-paced combat, Hell Let Loose is one of the most striking military shooters that evokes a sense of World War II. Arma 3, which has captivated players for years with its realism and detail, is not just another war game, it's a true military simulation. You'll engage in battles on massive maps spanning hundreds of square kilometers, where even a single bullet can change the outcome. From helicopters to armored vehicles, snipers to engineers, every role is designed in accordance with military discipline. The game's greatest strength lies in its modding support, which offers an unlimited experience with community-generated content. Scenarios based on real operations, role-playing elements, and challenging missions make every session a unique challenge. With its military accuracy and depth, Arma 3 remains one of the most respected games in the genre, even after all these years.
Here they come! Engage at will! Machine gunner, 75 meters, left!
Medic, 75 meters left. We got a man down.
Recreating the battlefronts of World War II in exquisite detail, Squad 44 prioritizes historical realism. Players battle alongside hundreds of soldiers on the same map, using period-appropriate weapons and vehicles. The ballistics of every shell and the armor structure of every tank are meticulously modeled. The game prioritizes not only combat but also tactics and coordination. Advancing the front lines requires careful planning. Engineers establish defensive lines, while infantry and support units determine the outcome of the battle. Without radio communication and teamwork, success is nearly impossible. With its intense combat atmosphere and historical accuracy, Squad 44 offers the most immersive experience of World War II in the military shooter genre. Inspired by true events, 6 Days in Fallujah brings the chaotic and shocking face of modern warfare directly to the player. Inspired by the conflicts in Iraq, the game goes beyond a typical shooter and delivers a documentary-like experience. Operations in narrow streets, closed-door raids, and the necessity of tactical advancement add intense tension to the game. The unique tactics employed by AI enemies in each mission enhance the unpredictability of war. The game's aim is not only to deliver action, but also to depict the impact of war on civilians. With its realism, atmosphere, and controversial subject matter, 6 Days in Fallujah delivers an unforgettable military shooter experience.
You got a shitload of bad guys moving your way.
With the intense tension of close-quarters combat, Insurgency Sandstorm delivers an experience that forces you to take every step on the field seriously. High-recoil weapons, bullet penetration, and suppression create moments where even changing positions becomes a tactical decision. sound design, from bullet whistles to radio announcements, becomes the most critical element determining spatial awareness. The map's diverse structures, from narrow streets to vast industrial areas, create a unique tension in every encounter. Equipment like fog and flashlights used during operations can provide an advantage when used correctly by your team. Still actively played by thousands of players today, Sandstorm, with its realistic atmosphere and intense pace, is one of the most strikingly representative military shooter experiences.
Fuck! Window! He's in the window! I know! No! Grenade! Oh, shit!
Returning after years, the Delta Force series makes a powerful entry into the modern military shooter scene with Hawk Ops. Massive operations unfold on large-scale maps, featuring both infantry and vehicle combat. The game prioritizes tactical advancement while maintaining high levels of excitement with fast-paced combat. During missions, you can engage in special team operations, infiltrate behind enemy lines, and capture strategic positions. Realistic weaponry, highly detailed visuals, and diverse game modes make Hawk Ops a striking new addition to the genre. Combining nostalgic ties to the series with modern design, Delta Force Hawk Ops brings the military shooter experience to a new generation.